First and foremost, we deal with the sight, which we call seeing. Make sure where you are teaching, where you are teaching from, a learner is seeing nothing else apart from what you are teaching. Then your teaching will be effective within the mind of this learner. Ears, hearing, the hearing sense. Make sure where you are going to teach from, for the environment to be conducive, this learner is hearing nothing else apart from the voice from the teacher. The third sense, it is smelling, using noise. Make sure your learner is smelling nothing apart from what you are teaching. Another one is mouth, which goes with tasting. You cannot teach learners when they are communicating something else. The mouth must speak nothing else apart from what you are teaching. Then the last sense, it is the hands. It goes with touching, feelings. There are some teachers who use it actually as the wrong approach. You are guiding learners, they are in adolescent stage, they are ladies, you start touching them in the shoulders. How are you? Even in the head. You are tempting these learners. Compose yourself as a teacher. Even to some teachers, they go ahead to touch them in their shoulders, which is bad. It's not good. Compose yourself. Is my touching feeling them well? What's wrong somewhere? Organize yourself. To which extent am I supposed to interact with these learners? And to some extent, if you are single, you haven't married, and you relate with them to some extent, some of these girls, they are going to feel that feeling as if they are in love with you, and you'll cause a calamity instead of the effective learning. The last aspect I want to talk about, it is effective learning. How do you prepare for effective learning? Effective learning, it goes with classroom formation, the seating arrangement, the concept you are going to use. Were you aware it is not good, you as a teacher, to teach a difficult concept in your first approach to meet learners? Because you are not going to be effective at all. And the first impression in front of learners matters a lot. Make sure you compose yourself as a teacher in front of learners. Which type of teaching method am I going to use? My dearest, if we are to teach learners the way we taught them yesterday, it means we are robbing them for tomorrow. As we prepare these learners, how are we preparing them? Are we using the same technique we used yesterday to teach them for today? If yesterday you used the lecture method or teacher method, today use a learner-centered approach in form of demonstration, in form of discussion, in form of problem solving, case study. Keep changing. Today use one approach, tomorrow another approach. Take the whole week using different approaches, and you'll be loved by your colleagues who are your learners. Effective learning. Look for instructional resources, what we usually call teaching aids. With the teaching aids in your class, it will look so beautiful. On the wall, you can pin them. When you are teaching, you can carry one or two every day. And if today you use flashcards, tomorrow use a projection. Bring a projector, connect it to your laptop, and you project it for learners. If today you have used a projection approach, use another approach tomorrow after tomorrow. And in that way, you are going to affect the learning situation. For effective learning, Sometimes even we benchmark. I've been teaching, but my learners are not excelling very well. Let me benchmark from the other school. I do hear the other teacher is so good. How can I prepare myself that I teach very well like him? In some cases, if you see that a topic is very difficult, even we can borrow ideas. Let me talk about reproductive system. You know, it appears at primary level, it can also appear at secondary level, it can also appear at secondary level, at university level for those people who are majoring in biology aspects. Reproductive system. You know, to call a female reproductive system, those words, it may be difficult somewhere in one way or the other. The same applies to a male. To call something, I mean those private parts, it is somehow difficult. So if you know as a teacher, you cannot compose yourself to call it the way it is, we are advised to prepare for what we call a resource personnel. Benchmark from the neighboring schools. Who of the teachers of biology that teaches well this topic? His teacher John or his teacher Jennifer. Bring the very teacher to teach that lesson on your behalf. You can facilitate him or her. When your class is very effective, when your class, you have prepared it very well, you will live to be a superhero who is a teacher. You are running with Teacher Samuel Hafashimana, and my first aspect was preparation before teaching. There are very many things to prepare for. As we go on with my lessons, we shall learn very many things. Next time, we'll be checking on what we call during teaching. What happens in behaviorism approach and in instruction approach? There are some things you can prepare for, and there are some things that normally come accidentally, and you need to prepare on how you will handle them. Bye-bye. We meet again in the next lesson as of preparation during teaching. Thank you so much.